Hey guys, and welcome back to Chatting Breeze. Oh my goodness. So I am really super excited, if you cannot tell by my face, because I sold my first t-shirt. Okay, actually better than that. I sold 3 t-shirts. So one person purchased 3 t-shirts from me. Oh my gosh, I literally am like over the moon. So I received the message. You know what, I'm gonna get myself comfy. Guys, so I can explain what happened, so you don't know. Okay, right, so I was just doing some normal work and whatever else on a day-to-day basis, and then suddenly I got the ping through on my phone from Shopify saying like someone has made a purchase. I was like, like went in, kind of almost felt like it was maybe a little bit of a mistake, I don't know, but anyway, went in and then saw that it wasn't just one purchase, it was 2 of the black t-shirts and 1 of the white. Oh my god. So I kind of rechecked, so I came out of it, re-signed in, because I wanted to just double check that it hadn't been, I don't know, like maybe somebody had made the mistake and put too many in the basket or something. I don't know, probably just me being super anxious and nervous and whatever, but and so then I checked again and no, it was all fine, like the money went through, so you'll see, I'm going to post. So this basically is the day after, but I am posting me wrapping it the night that, so I got it during that day, but I wasn't able to send it like literally during that day because I was out. So well, I was working my other job, let's face it. So what I did is I then went home straight that night and then like wrapped it all together and put it all, so then I can send it out the next day, because I like to just obviously send it out ASAP so the person can get it as soon as possible. So yeah, so then insert footage of me wrapping that night. So I'm just going to put one of these cards in one of the packages. So yeah, that was me wrapping it and just kind of making sure that I was doing everything perfectly and everything looked as lovely as it possibly can do. So I'm asking from people as well is if, you know, if they love it, to post on my website. So if you post on social media, post on the Instagram, I can then upload that onto my website, which I would really love kind of testimonials from people and things like that. So I need to do a whole email campaign, or an email like after follow-up email, if people have purchased and they have enjoyed and liked the product. So you guys out there can know that there's yeah, what someone's experience was, and if they actually like the product or not, or the garment. I was super excited, and still am, as you can tell. Right, however, today I am also going to get on with doing a bit of a TLC day. I need to do a face mask ASAP. My skin, so anyone who knows or has listened to me, first of all, I've had massive skin issues, and my skin is just having really bad breakouts at the moment, so I need to give it some good old TLC. And I need to do my nails and stuff, because I'm also going out tomorrow evening. I'd like to feel fresh and feel good for going out. Although I have this huge spot, I don't know if you guys can see it, I'm literally zooming out, I'm telling you everything. God. Here. Anyway, let's not focus in on that too much. But basically, this beast needs to go. It needs to go for tomorrow night. I'm not happy whatsoever. We're gonna see what we can do with this. So come follow me, and we're going to have a nice spa day together. Okay. So I'm actually going to finish off my workout with a bit of stretching. I never used to do it, and I really realised how many knots and stuff I was getting and how sore I would feel so many days later. So now I stretch. So I either do it really before the workout or after. I just didn't do it beforehand because of time. It just, you know, when you're just trying to rush to get even a workout in, let alone spending 10 minutes, 5 minutes stretching. But I realised it was very much needed, and I think sometimes the older you get, the more it's needed. I hate to say that, but it's true. Facts are facts, guys. So I didn't want to post my workout, but I wanted to just talk to you guys whilst I was stretching, as I said, and just to kind of talk about self-care and what I do to kind of, oh, sorry guys, that's my computer. You got mail. Yeah, and just what I do to take care of myself and make myself feel good, because it is really important, and I know it's so hard to squeeze in the time with everyone's lives going at 1,000 miles an hour, but even just like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, whether that's 5 minutes just to do your face routine, you know, your skincare routine, or half an hour, 20 minutes just to get a bit of movement in. It doesn't need to be a hardcore workout, but it's so easy just to get stuck by our desks and not move at all. And I know I feel so bad if I don't move. I get really bad, like, let's just say my toilet habits aren't that great. So that's another massive reason for me. It really does affect kind of my toilet habits and things. I'm gonna bring you guys down here for the rest of the stretching. Oh, actually. Yeah, I think first of all, self-care really does come from within, and working out, if that means walking for you and that's what you enjoy, then that's absolutely fine. If that means having an actual, like a gym workout or a home workout or whatever it is. I find now, I used to be a member of a gym, but now I just find it so much easier to work out at home, because by the time I get all my stuff together, get to the gym, you know, go to the changing rooms, blah, 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 and then you have to, and then you get back, so whether that's walking, or it's just all time, whereas I could have just been doing the home workout, grabbing a shower, and then cracking on with the next thing that I have to do. So, as I said, for me, home workouts are definitely the way that I need to go for right now anyway. Maybe when time frees up a little bit, which, the older you get, I realise the less time you have on your hands. But anyway, yeah, I just think that, oh my goodness, do you know what? Hold this, I'm going to put this on mute Okay, we muted. And especially because I don't know, I really feel everyone carries stress differently in their body. And I know for me, oh my gosh, my stress is definitely carried in my shoulders and my neck. The amount of knots I have in my neck and in my shoulders is crazy, and that's on a daily. So that is partly down to stress and obviously like lifting things, carrying things, not stretching out properly and things. So I've realized I just need to spend more time on myself in regards to doing that, instead of thinking constantly on to the next, on to the next, on to the next, which I know is so easy to do. But yeah, that is the reason why I have now got into stretching and just taking a little bit of time out for myself, really. So as I said, I'm going to finish these stretches off, and then I'm going to show you my skincare routine and just show you, especially for anyone who has breakouts and stuff like that. I really feel, if I'm going to be totally honest with you, and I know it's so not helpful because I've been through it all with my skin. I have oily skin, I have super sensitive skin, it reacts to most things, but at the same time I still need some stronger things to actually get away from getting spots and stuff like that. So it's a nightmare, but I really feel, even after so many times I've spoken to different people, or I've gone online and I've had a look at YouTube, you know, people, skin experts on YouTube even, and I hate to say it, I literally hate to say it, because I wish that there was just one rule for everyone who has skin issues and you can just go get that thing and it works for you. Unfortunately, it just really isn't. The amount of products and money I've spent on products is crazy, but it's just trying to find the thing that works for you. So the things that I'm using now, absolutely see if it works for you or not, but at the same time it might not. And I've found that sometimes, depending on what skin's doing, sometimes I might need to cleanse more, sometimes I need to lay off the cleansing as much. Maybe I need more of a subtle cleanse than like the really harsh cleansers. It's just, you know, and even toners and things like that, it really depends on what's going on with my body. And I think a big thing is just start to try and become a bit more in tune with your body, and a bit more realizing what your triggers are. Does stress really affect your skin? Stress affects people in so many different ways. There's some people, and I don't know, they'll either get, you know, really tense, like their body aches all the time, or maybe they'll get palpitations and stuff. For other people, they get really bad breakouts. It really does just depend, and you need to try as much as you can to figure out what it is for you, what it is that causes your issues. So I think that's half the battle. Sorry guys, I know it's really rude not looking in the camera, but anyway, but that's half the battle, is finding out your triggers, so you can hopefully, as much as you can, reduce those triggers. When it comes to certain things like food and stuff, that's an easy one to try and, you know, cut out and just stop eating a particular thing if you know that that is a trigger. So for me, for instance, that's dairy. That's a massive trigger for me. My body does not agree with it. And for other people, that might be gluten. There's just so many different things. But yeah, or it could be, as I said, you know, maybe stress. So you have to find a way of calming the you know, what's going on in your body. So that could be working out, that could be Pilates, that could be going for a walk, that could be doing a sport, that could be just meditation, whatever it is for you. I really feel has a massive impact on then how the external looks, if the internal is happier. Because like I said, you cannot eradicate stress or different things which you have no control over in your life. You can only control how you potentially process it, and figuring out and finding a different way for your body to process it than maybe what it has been doing. Anyway guys, stretches are over, and now we're gonna get on with the skincare. And like I said, you are gonna see this big ass spot that I'm trying to eradicate on my skin. Just, I mean, it's a constant battle, isn't it, really? But let's go. excuse the towels in the background. I literally just put this on because I have a face one, which I just have a towel just for my face, and then the rest of the towels are for other things. Anyway, so I'm going to put a headband on just to protect the hair as wonderful. Why do some people wear this and it looks super cute? I just look like an absolute fool, but okay. Anyway, we're not getting into this. Right, I'm going to show you what I use for my pamper session and what I use for my skin. So I double cleanse. I found that this is the thing that works the best for me, and I've just stuck with it for the time being. So I use a gentler cleanser, which is this oil one. It's a super facialist, which has vitamin C in it as well. And then I use the what a blur. Salicylic acid. Are you even joking me that it took me that long? Why can I not say that word? Anyway, so I may not be the only one. I hope I'm not the only one in the world who struggles with this. So not only do I have the acne side of things that I try and combat, but I'm finding because I use quite heavy stuff on my skin sometimes to help with it, I then have the other issue that then obviously I'm also trying to not help the aging process, and all the things which they say are potentially good for you seem to be massive triggers for me and put me like massive outbreaks. I still haven't found the best combination of being able to sort out my acne whilst also being able to help my skin look the best and you know, not age, so to speak. Anyway, I found that this is a great combo. So I start with the oil-based one first, and then I go in with this one. So I'm just going to show you how I then wash with those ones. And then what I do is, now it just depends on what's going on with my skin and how it's feeling. So sometimes I use this scrub, which is the Sentive scrub, which is really great. So I use that one when I'm really needing to, like if I've worn full face makeup for the day, to really get in and make sure that I'm completely cleaning the skin like really well. And if I've not had like a ridiculous makeup day and it's just been light makeup or no makeup whatsoever, but I haven't exfoliated maybe for 2 days or a day or so, then I use this peeling gel, which is, if I find it's a lighter version. So this is Benton PHA peeling gel, which, yeah, it seems to work as a nicer kind of, not as harsh on the skin process. So this is then what I use for that. And then guys, I'll be showing you, actually let me start with those steps. So for today I'm going to be doing the peeling gel, so I will show you how this works. Put this all around the face like this. I'm not gonna lie, when you don't have the best skin, it's actually really daunting constantly like not wearing makeup in front of people. But I also know that it's the best thing for my skin to not have makeup on consistently. But it is a bit of a vicious cycle. So I just use the tips of my fingers and I just roll it on in like this. And I'm really careful around my eye area because it is very thin skin there. So we don't want to stretch it and have issues. But also I use this as a bit of a moment just to give my face some little TLC. And you use this oil-based one on dry skin, so you don't have wet skin when you use this. I just use it lightly, just with my fingers lightly on the skin. And then And then I use my second cleanser. Now, if I've done full face makeup, I will always use my face cloth. So just to make sure I'm really getting all the dirt and grime off. But if I haven't worn makeup, then I don't tend to use a face cloth. I don't need it. So I don't use the cloth when I'm not wearing makeup. And of course the band always goes over. I usually have to pin it to the front of my ears, which makes me look like I've got no ears, but anyway. And again, I just do the same thing. And with this one, you do need a wet face. So it works perfectly because I've already washed my face, obviously, with the first one, which is the oil. And now I can use the wetness to help with this second cleanse. And remember, guys, just be gentle, 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 gentle with the face. You don't need to be rough. Remember, this is a pamper day. This is TLC for yourself. This is you showing yourself some love. So you want to do so in the nicest way possible to your skin and your face. Well, the skin on your face anyway. I just pat my skin very lightly. Again, gentle is the key. And then with the peel, you use it on dry skin. Hence why I've just patted my skin down, and I just use, I don't know, like this much of a blob, and I pop it all around. And I just massage, well, it's not even massaging it, it's just getting away all the dead skin, well, you know, the extra that you don't need. And this is really nice, actually. It feels really good on the face. And it does drop, so I would suggest using it over a sink rather than what I'm doing, which means I'll have to clean up the floor. I mean, it's already all over the hands because it gets a bit like this, you see. So that's how it goes on the skin. And then again, it just depends. For toner, it will really depend on how my skin's doing. So if I need something a bit harsher, or if I need something a bit more gentle, like I said before, I have super sensitive skin, so it just reacts differently at different times, especially from during my period and things. So yeah, I either use this Garnier skincare toner, or I go in heavy duty and I use this one, which is the Inky List, which is for kind of people with acne prone skin. And at the moment, because my skin is really not that great, I'm going to use the toner for the acne prone skin. I have just come off my period, TMI, I know, but that's probably why I've had quite severe outbreaks, because those hormone changes are not helpful. Anyone who has any skin problems will appreciate this. And then I just kind of do this, don't know, just let it dry a bit quicker in the skin. And then I use the Instant Glow Mask by Botanics. I use this for my face mask, and it does, I can imagine, if you're someone who's very lucky and has great skin, this like makes your skin feel so smooth and so soft afterwards. It's ridiculous. My goodness, if I could wear this when my skin is amazing, maybe one day, if the time ever comes, then that would be fantastic, because this really is a lovely face mask. And I'm sure you guys already know, do I even need to say it? I'm not sponsored or anything by any of these cosmetics that I use. So this is literally just what I use in my life and what works for me. And then I leave this to set. So I usually leave, well, I'm not gonna lie, I leave my face mask on for as long as I want, and then I take it off. But on the instructions, or in the instructions, if we're going to go by it properly, it says 10 minutes. So 10 minutes for the face mask, which is a normal amount of face mask time. And it just depends, like if I'm busy doing stuff, I'll just leave it on and then sometimes get carried away with that. But I shall leave it on for the 10 minutes and just relax. Sometimes I run myself a bath and I put it on and I have it in the bath. Sometimes I just like chill out, read a book, or just something really for me when I'm having one of my kind of, you know, days to myself, or a bit of a TLC day. I just do whatever I enjoy and just, yeah, make sure that this all kind of sinks in and does what it needs to do. Relaxation, and now we're gonna wash. Just, I get my knuckles like here, and I just run my hands across the front and up the sides, and I swear this releases so much. So if you haven't even got time to go in with any appliances, so to speak, or you don't want to purchase any, that's fine. But if you want to release tension, this really is a good thing. Just to do on yourself. Feels so good. And a treatment, normally obviously people might put a face cream on straight away, or oils or stuff. I first of all go in with this, and I have found that this has helped partially with like more pimples than acne. So I'm not saying I don't get big spots, but it's helped with the smaller spots. And I just rub that in. I then use this. And it's a CBD cream. And again, I just usually dot it around the face and rub it in. I'm not gonna put any on now, just because I want to put some spot treatment on. And if you want to see that, then just let me know and I can go through that. But as this is the day of relaxation, that isn't for everyone. That's not the video for everyone. So yeah, just let me know if that is a video you want to see. But just for today, for the relaxation video I'm doing, my skin is normal, so to speak, then that is exactly the self-care that I give, and that is what really relaxes me and really helps me and helps my skin. And now we are going to crack on to the next stage of our love and care treatment. Guys, just wrapping this video up because now I'm gonna have to do it in 2 parts because the video was just way too long. So editing, putting this one in the end, and then putting this in the next one. You're gonna see when you watch the next part 2 of my relaxation videos.